Hey Pugh crew, welcome back. We have somewhat of a magical video planned for you today. If you haven't noticed, we are in our wizarding robes. So what we're gonna do in today's video is we're gonna head on into the wizarding world of Harry Potter, and we're gonna try all 9 of the specialty drinks. And the adventure begins with a hot butterbeer, because it's 37.
There are actually drinks in the wizarding world that aren't butterbeer.
Yeah, I guess.
But of course we are going to include butterbeer in our selection today.
Yeah, especially the hot butterbeer, like I was saying earlier, because the longer we've been walking, the colder we have gotten.
So we're gonna go ahead and head on into Hogsmeade, and we're gonna start off at the Three Broomsticks. We're gonna start off with 3 drinks at the Three Broomsticks. We're gonna get that butterbeer like we said because burr. We're also gonna try the pumpkin juice and the pumpkin fizz because this is the only place that you can get the pumpkin fizz drink, and we wanna compare it to the pumpkin juice.
Here behind Three Broomsticks, and I figured we'd start this off with a magic trick. Watch this. Accio Anna. Okay, so which drink should we start it out with?
The hot
It
butterbeer.
wasn't really a question. I was just letting people know.
Oh gosh, that is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, there's, especially on days like today, it's just so perfect. And it's already like really close to being, it's frozen butterbeer is still the best.
Yeah.
But like, it's already arguably right up there with it. Like, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
I didn't get enough.
It's so good. I just want to like dump my hands in it right now because it's so. Hey.
Sorry. No, it's like the perfect, I don't know, it's almost like hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we've described it a few times. It's like almost like a butterscotch hot chocolate. Doesn't really taste like chocolate at all, but that's like the
consistency.
The consistency and like how it makes you happy. It's kind of like a butterscotch hot chocolate. So I did want to mention, I know it's kind of old news, but this is available year-round now. It used to just be seasonal, but and it's definitely better seasonally, but yeah, you can get it year-round.
Also, as far as locations that you can purchase the hot butterbeer at, of course, you can get it at the Three Broomsticks. You can also get it at the Hogsmeade bar, which is inside the Three Broomsticks. And then in Diagon Alley, you can get it at the Leaky Cauldron and at the Hopping Pot.
Now that one is quickly finished, which one is that? You got to kind of look at them because they look the same.
Yes, this is the regular pumpkin juice, not the fizzy one. Which the only difference between the two is that the fizzy one is carbonated.
Yeah, magically bubbled. It's magically bubbled. We've had this one before.
Yeah, it's good. It tastes like pumpkin.
You almost looked disappointed. Like,
it's a little watered down at the top, maybe. Like if you see the concentration, like because of the ice at the top. But yeah, it's real good.
I see what you're saying. No, it's good. Yeah.
Gotta stir it up.
So since they are kind of one and the same, I figured we'd just try them both and then sort of talk about them.
Right.
I mean, like, they're not going to be much different.
I've got the fizzy one right here.
I'll be honest, this is one of my favorite drinks. I already know that.
It is good. It is really good. The bubbles do something to it.
Magic. We have discussed this.
Okay, so as far as where you can get these 2 drinks, with the regular pumpkin juice, you can get it at any of the food and drink locations except for the butterbeer carts.
Yeah, so and if you've been here like in years past, you might remember like the bottles, like the pumpkin juice bottles.
It had the little pumpkin on the top.
Yeah, they don't sell those anymore. Like,
no.
You cannot get them. The only way you can get pumpkin juice is in a cup like this.
Right, and then for the fizzy pumpkin juice, the only place in the wizarding world that you can get it is here at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah.
You can also get it at the bar, but they're kind of one and the same.
So that is something that you'll come across from time to time. There are drinks that you can only get at a certain location in the Wizarding World.
Right.
So like the Hoppin' Pot over in Diagon Alley, they're not going to have every drink. And then like Fountain of Fair Fortune is going to have limited drinks. And then there's going to be like special drink. I think there's one at each spot that you can not at each spot, but like
at several of the locations that you can only get
yeah, that are special to that location. But we are going to grab like one more drink here in Hogsmeade. We're going to go to one of the Butterbeer carts, sort of show you how those work, show you how to use both sides of the line because people forget that. But we're going to get the regular Butterbeer there.
Yeah.
Those carts actually do only serve regular Butterbeer and the frozen Butterbeer.
Right.
But yeah, we're going to head out there and grab one of those. So here are one of the two Butterbeer carts that are here in Hogsmeade. And there's actually two lines. So like one on this side and then there's one on that side, which is where Anna's at somehow. I don't know. She's like, oh, there she is. It's like magic. I just make her appear whenever I say anything. But yeah, the other one's up by the castle and we'll show you that in just a second. And poof, there we are. We are right here by this other Butterbeer cart. So I just want to point out that this right here finally feels like it's in the right place. Like it is cold enough to build a snowman. Just missing the snow. So probably not a better place to try this Butterbeer than in front of Hogwarts, just outside of Hogsmeade. You were like holding it like I'm not gonna give this up.
Welcome to try it.
So we have mentioned that this is probably our least favorite, but it's still fantastic. Like that's the thing. Like we talk about, this is our least favorite of the three Butterbeers because you've got hot, frozen, and then just the regular. But it's still so delicious. Like
it's delicious, and the first time you visit, like you have to try the regular one. This is like the classic Butterbeer. So like Tyler said, this is probably our least favorite Butterbeer, and I think the reason for me is because the foam that they put on top doesn't mix with the carbonated drink in the bottom.
Yeah, you just like to mix all the sweet stuff. Like it's still so good though. Like I don't know why we hate on it as much as we do. We don't really hate on it.
Well, it's almost like having like whipped cream on top of like a soda. Like it's just a little odd.
I sort of see what you're saying.
Like as far as like the textures, but the taste is fantastic. Yeah.
So typically what we would do is we would take the rest of this Butterbeer, try not to chug it, and we would hop on the Hogwarts Express and head on over into Diagon Alley. But it is currently down, so I guess we're gonna have to find a more magical way to get over there. We did just have our first flying lesson, so let's hop on our brooms. Wrong place.
So the three drinks we're gonna get here at the Hopping Pot are the Peachtree Fizzing Tea, the Fishy Green Ale, and the Tongue-Tying Lemon Squash. So we grabbed our drinks and we came over here to our favorite little people-watching spot in Diagon Alley.
Not weird or anything.
We're sitting on the stairs right next to Gringotts, but the first drink that we're gonna try is the Tongue-Tying Lemon Squash.
So we've had this before, and on a hot summer day, it's like the best because, like, honestly, it's one of the best glasses of lemonade that I've like ever had.
Yeah, it's fantastic. When it's like super hot outside, it just hits the spot.
It's like crisp and refreshing, but it's really good, even though it's kind of colder today, little bit.
It's also one of the less sugary drinks that we've had, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like good and tart, but it's not like a sugar bomb. Like a lot of the drinks here in the Wizarding World are sugar bombs, but not this one. Like, I mean, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet.
So the only places in the Wizarding World that you can get the tongue-tying lemon squash are at the Hopping Pot and at the Leaky Cauldron. Over in Hogsmeade, they do have lemonade at the Three Broomsticks, but it's not the same. This is like fresh made.
Yeah, it tastes like, I think they make it in-house.
Yes, they do. And the lemonade over there is just like a powdered mix that they make. So if you're gonna get it, come over here to Diagon Alley.
And they even put the lemons in there just in case like you have scurvy or something. Okay, so we are actually about to try one that we've never had before.
Yeah.
It's what is it called?
The peach tree fizzing tea.
The fizzing tea. There we go. It's the fizzing tea. It looks good. I'm not really sure what to expect other than peach, fizz, and tea. I mean, I like tea, so
It's not bad.
when that's the reaction, that means I don't like it. But I'm not going to say that for everybody. Oh. I hope that's not how it normally tastes.
Yeah, it's like there's no sweetness to it.
Yeah, like you know how we were talking about every other thing was a sugar bomb? Like this doesn't have any sugar in it. I'm hoping like it's just messed up.
Yeah, maybe like it looks lighter at the top, so I don't know if maybe the ice has diluted it a little bit.
It wasn't like it was piping hot when they put it in there.
I know, I'm just...
It almost tastes off. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we'll probably still drink it. Okay, so after I tried to like mix it up and give it another try, it's not good. Like I don't think this can't be how it normally tastes.
No, it almost tastes like there's something off. Like there's more carbonation
like
than they're supposed to.
Yeah, like when you get a soda out of a machine and it's like all like the
soda water and not enough syrup.
Yeah, that's exactly what this tastes like. So I'm gonna guess that might be what's going on. We may go over there and let them know, like, hey, this stuff's like not mixed well. I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, we're actually probably not gonna finish that because it's really bad.
In case you are still interested in trying the Peachtree Fizzing Tea, it is available at both the Hopping Pot and the Leaky Cauldron. But the third drink that we got over there is the Fishy Green Ale.
We actually had a team member describe this as polarizing one time.
Yeah.
And we've loved that description ever since because you either like it or you don't. Like, I don't
there's no like, oh, it's okay. It's either like that is a great drink or I never wanted to put that in my mouth ever again.
And a lot of people just don't like the boba aspect of it. I think it's supposed to be like blueberry boba, and the drink's actually supposed to be apple.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I believe so. We both think it's a very good drink.
The thing is, like, you don't get apple. I don't get apple and blueberry when you drink it, but that's how it's described. Like, those aren't the flavors that first hit me, but I can't describe what it actually tastes like.
It's almost like cinnamony, kind of. Like, that's sort of what I get, like kind of, like some kind of spice is what I get. Not really like, I don't know, it's just good.
All right, we'll just, apple and blueberry. I just think it's fun to drink.
But that leaves us with just 2 more drinks in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so we're gonna head down here and head into the Fountain of Fair Fortune to get those last 2. Okay, so I made a little bit of a mistake when I was planning for this video. I thought that the Fishy Green Ale you could only get at the Hopping Pot and the Leaky Cauldron, but you can also get the Fishy Green Ale at the Fountain of Fair Fortune. But there is another drink, which is the Otter's Fizzy Orange Juice, that you can't get at the Fountain of Fair Fortune. Yeah. So that's one of the 2 drinks that we have left to try. We went ahead and got the frozen Butterbeer.
The only one that matters, because it's the best.
But we will have to go back to the Hopping Pot to get that last drink here in a second. Okay, so this tastes fantastic. It's a frozen Butterbeer.
I don't know where she's going with this.
we love the frozen Butterbeer, but it is so cold that I am absolutely frigid now. I am now the coldest that I have been all day.
I'll drink it all.
You can have it. I've just been holding it. I've only had a couple sips of it, and like my hands are colder than they've been all day. I've actually warmed up a little bit, but it is hard to drink that right now. Before Tyler chugs this entire thing, because I did give him the go-ahead, we did want to mention that it looks a little bit different than when you first get the frozen butterbeer, and that's because we stirred the topping in, and that is the secret to making the frozen butterbeer the best it can be. You got to stir that topping in and get it like evenly mixed throughout. Once you get that nice like consistent color, then you're good to drink it. We grabbed our last drink, the Otter's Fizzy Orange Juice, and we came out here just outside of Grimald Place.
Yeah, we've had it before, and we know we love it. It's got sugar and cinnamon on the rim, which is like the best part, and you know it's good, man.
That's fantastic.
Is it still fine?
Yeah, the cinnamon sugar is really, really good on the rim.
Okay, so when we got it, we were a little worried.
Right.
It's not. I think it's off too. Yeah. So the color was off.
Right, and it was like really bubbly at the top.
Yeah, and the color was off on the fishy green ale as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's something with the carbonation in here.
Yeah, I think they're having an issue with like their carbonation machine, however they make these drinks.
Yeah, so we will hold judgment on the tea that we tried because
the
I'm starting to realize that like that's probably not at all how it tastes. Like, there's no way they would serve something like that because it was pretty bad.
But this is still pretty good.
This is still drinkable. Like, I'm going to finish this.
Especially with the cinnamon sugar on the edge. Oh.
So one of our favorite things about this drink in particular is when you order breakfast, say at like the Leaky Cauldron, can you get this over at the Three Broomsticks?
Yes, okay. You can get this.
I've just never gotten it.
Sorry, you cannot get this one. You can't get it at the Three Broomsticks, but you can get it at the Leaky Cauldron.
Okay, I was about to say I've never ordered it at the Three Broomsticks, but you get a drink, like a specialty drink with your breakfast. Yeah. So yeah, I was just getting the orange juice because it's fantastic. Like, it goes with breakfast. Breakfast of Champions always has orange juice. All right, guys, that does it. That's all the drinks in the Wizarding World. We probably should have just had 9 hot butterbeers today.
Yeah.
I mean, that frozen was pretty good, though. And Anna let me have most of it, so I was perfectly happy. But with that, we are going to end today's video. Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know what's your favorite non-butterbeer, because that's too easy, drink in the Wizarding World.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching. It's Butterbeer.